それでは今日はソレイシィ先生にご自身の50問50答チャレンジしていただきたいと思います。8秒でお答えください。
Okay.
それではスタート。
What's your name? My name is Steve Soreisi. Just call me Steve. Where is your hometown? Well, I'm not from one place. I'm between a few places, but mostly Japan and the US. My job, I'm an author, I'm a university professor, and I'm a radio personality. My blood type, I learned this when I came to Japan. My blood type is A-. What kind of personality do I think I have? Well, I have a personality from the East Coast of the United States, but it's mixed with a Japanese personality. I've been here a long time. When did you first come to Japan? More than 20 years ago. It was after the bubble. Why did you choose Japan? I chose Japan because I wanted to come to an Asian country. Before that, I lived in European countries and America. Educational background in Japan. I went to Waseda University for my master's and Aogaku for my PhD. When I was a child, my favorite thing was to watch TV and go to the convenience store to get some snacks. Improving language skills. Experience, motivation, and practice. Not in that order. Motivation's big. What is the best way to get along with people when you speak different languages? Be curious. Be honest. When do you miss during the Super Bowl. I like football, NFL, and during the election, presidential election. I like to be in the United States, but sometimes I can't. Hobbies. I'm into hiking, I love pro sports, and I like living and traveling around the world. Most difficult part of Japanese, kao no hyojo, your facial expression, learning to apologize well. Club activities when I was a student. I played sports, and I was involved in politics, Young Democrats. That was a club I was in. Yes, sometimes I do lack courage. The important thing is to replace the feeling with something else. Change your motivation by replacing the feeling. I want to travel to Europe again someday soon. Best way to memorize words. Sometimes you do dajare, play on words. That's the best way. And to practice. If I want to say something in English, that's a tough one. Favorite beverage. My favorite beverage would be water, and I like sparkling water. I don't really like juices or sugary beverages. Change your mind. I will come back to. So when you have one kind of feeling, you can't put it away. You need to replace it with another feeling. That's what I do. Scares you the most? I'm afraid of heights and small animals. I have a lot of things I want to say. First, it hasn't really changed fundamentally, and I really hope it does change. Phrase that I say a lot, kuchiguse, well. I say that, and I say, okay, and clap my hands. My motto, learn by doing, keep trying, get better and better. My favorite movie, I would say The Untouchables. The Godfather, I like those movies with Robert De Niro. And I like political movies too, or history movies. My hero? I don't really have a hero right now. Maybe I'll find one. I am 6'1", 183 centimeters, sometimes 184 if my hair is grown out. Which country? Would you choose to study about? I would choose the countryside to begin with. And then when you work, move to the city. Start with the country though. If I wasn't in this job, I would be working in news, politics, I think, and maybe back in the United States. I like to make things though, so that's a difficult question. Goals I'd like to achieve: change and reform the education system in Japan for English. Favorite place? Favorite place would be in a warm bed or under a kotatsu, because I'm a little cold these days. Start learning a language, do first. First, I would find a place to use it. Tsukau basho, that's the most important thing for me as well. Let's see, most attractive feature, my personality. I don't know. What do you think? That's a hard question. Well, I would like to learn more dialects in Japanese, maybe Hawaiian. That seems like an interesting language. If I could use magic, I'd like to be invisible and travel around, learn different things. I did. I was in Portugal and I was windsurfing. I got washed out to sea. I thought I was going to die. Yeah. Best place to visit? The beaches in Florida on the west coast, I recommend. You can see the sunset and the beaches are pure white. Favorite word in English? There's some good words like excellence or expertise. 2 words that start with an E. Favorite word in Japanese? Oh, there's so many. I like kotowaza like chiri mo tsumoreba yaon to naru. What do I do to start writing a book? I make a list. I go to the classroom. I always go to the classroom and see what's happening with the students, what will connect with the students. Favorite season? Autumn. I love the fall, and I love the fall in Japan. That's my favorite season. Turning point in my life, when I left my hometown and when I got my first girlfriend. I got my first girlfriend before I left my hometown. For my last meal, I'd have ice cream, cookies, cake. My favorite food, natto, just kidding. Favorite food would be, my favorite fruit now is kaki, persimmons. They're in Japan. Happiest event in my current job? Well, I would say writing my first book and getting my first media job, TV on NHK. That was really happy experience. Happy to live in Japan. Let's see. Too many things to list up. Books, let's see. There's a Dale Carnegie book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. I read that in high school. Best thing about learning to speak Japanese? Well, meeting new people and learning my own language and my own culture in a new way. Message for everyone. Learn by doing. Get some experience learning English and speaking English, and you'll get better and better. Okay, that's all.